डॉक्टर बाबासाहेब आंबेडकर ओपन युनिव्हर्सिटी.
Namaskar and good evening, friends. I am Dr. Dhaval Pandya. Welcomes you all from the Chaitanya studio of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Open University. Today we are going to learn about MBA SEM2, subject Human Resource Management. Code is MBA02C202. Block number 1, unit number 5, Training and Development. First we'll see the syllabus of this unit, starting from introduction, concept of training, need, importance and benefits of training, training mission, policy, plan and strategy, training models, training need analysis, designing training programs, implementation, evaluation of training, principles of an effective training program, and retraining. Okay, in previous lecture, we understood the introduction part, concept of training, need, importance and benefits of training, training mission, policy, plan and strategy, training models, training need analysis, and designing training program. In today's lecture, this would be the last of this unit. We are going to learn about implementation, evaluation of training, principles of an effective training program, and retraining. So starting from implementation. Okay. 5.8 Implementation. After identification of training needs and appropriate training method, now it is time to implement the training plan. It deals with the training strategy, keeping in mind that pros and cons of the plan. Then evaluation of training. The objectives of evaluating training is to ensure that training objectives are attained, find ways to measure the gain in knowledge, skills, and ascertain if training has helped in enhancing the performance or not. The most commonly used method for training evaluation is Kirkpatrick model. The model measures a reaction of participants, what they thought and felt about training, then learning, the result in increase in knowledge and capability, then behavior, extent of improvement in behavior and capability in application, then result, the effect on the business resulting from trainers' performance. After this, principles of an effective training program. Okay. A successful training program should be based on the few principles. Like first, the objectives and scope of the training plan should be defined before its development is begun, in order to provide a basis for common agreement and cooperative actions. Second, the techniques and process of a training program should be related directly to the needs and objectives of an organization. Third, to be effective, the training must use tested principles of learning. Then fourth, training should be conducted in the actual job environment to the maximum possible extent. Okay. After these principles of an effective training program, we'll see retraining. What is retraining? Retraining programs are designed as a means of avoiding personal uh, absolence. It is a tendency of the individual employee to become outdated in terms of job requirements. This is true of employee at every level in the organization. However, training is focused on ranked and file employees. This is so because their number is large and technological changes makes its immediate impact on those who work closer to technological resources. Besides, they are less equipped to foresee this personal needs and because they require more assistance in advanced planning than do others. Employees require refresher courses to help them recall what they have forgotten and to overcome some practices they have come to accept as satisfactory. They also need to bring them with respect to relevant new knowledge and skills. The need for retraining also arises as a result of technological changes, resulting in changes in requirement, tools, and work method. Finally, summary. To sum up, training is the act of increasing the knowledge and skill of an employee for doing a particular job. Training is required in every organization so as to cope the employees with the emerging trend. These are various methods of training as discussed in this unit. Depending upon the training need analysis, a particular method of training is chosen for the employee or employees. Nowadays, training has almost become a strategic function of an organization. Evaluation of training is as important as execution of training, and the concept of training is based on this. With this note, we conclude this lecture, today's lecture. What question can be asked from this unit is explain implementation of training program in detail. Explain evaluation of training program in detail. Then third question can be asked is that principles of an effective training program. Discuss in detail. And finally, what is retraining? Friends, with this note, we conclude our lecture today and unit also. We'll meet with another unit. Till then, goodbye and take care. Thank you very much.
स्वाध्यायः परमः